everybody's trying to make decisions right now that are for the best interest of their family.
Exactly.
You know, 2021, I think, let's call it at least half of it will probably feel a lot like 2020 in terms of, you know, people being really homebound, companies figuring out the best way to get their workforces remote. And I think if you're a, you know, kind of a, you know, a normal suburban, normalish suburban, and I don't want to use normal just like everybody's
No,
normal, but like just like, hey, you got a family in a house, 2 cars, a couple kids running around. You probably don't need a second car.
That's
You know,
true. I
maybe
mean, really, how many people out there are not going to need that second vehicle?
yeah, and I imagine that, you know, any, you know, let's say a household income of, you know, 80 to 120 grand, 2 people working professionals. And if they have a second car, that second car would you needed it every day because you had 2 maybe grown
Exactly.
adults going in different directions. Now you're both at home. You can stagger, you know, maybe when you're doing things with the kids. Likewise, if you need to run errands or if you want to run to the gym or whatever, it's like there's lots of in betweens that can fill that secondary void. And the burden of that has not been felt yet. There's a ton of reasons why, but like you said, I think that shoe's going to drop. You have a lot of people that are happy to let that lease come to term, not pick up another car.
Of course.
Maybe they're 3 years into a 6-year term, and they will take a loss on it to get rid of it. Like, how do you free up the negative equity in a way where that decision becomes super easy? And then, you know, those are on more of the positive side. I think more on the negative side, you have a lot of people that are, you know, they're getting crushed financially, whether they were entrepreneurs and their businesses were done, or, you know, you had 2 people working, maybe you don't have any people working.
Exactly.
That car is not an asset on the balance sheet.